to another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. In today's video, I have a BTArtbox nail haul. So I'm going to jump right in by starting off with some of the Xcoat tips that they sent over to me. So I have 3 different boxes of Xcoat French nail tips. These first ones are the Peach Pastel Medium Almond, and they come with 5 different shades of French tip, all in this beautiful shade of pastel brown colors. So they're like your neutral nude tones. So I'm just going to hold each one up to my thumb so you can see what it looks like. And the French tip on these are their modern French. It's more of a high French rather than the white French tip medium nails. They have a lower French tip line. Hopefully that makes sense. But this is what they look like up against my thumb. And then I do have 2 boxes of their red French tips. So I have the short square as well as the short almond, but they do have these in long square and medium almond if you prefer those longer shapes. But these are absolutely perfect for this time of year, and it comes with 5 different shades. I'm just going to hold each one up to my thumb so you can see what it looks like. And all 3 of these Xcoat tips, they all have a peach base. So I really do love that. Their peach base is one of my favorite base colors. Unfortunately, they don't have the peach base with the white French tip, but I really hope they make that one day because I am in love with this peach base shade. I feel like this shade looks so good on everyone. But yeah, so these are the short almond that I'm moving on to now. So the same 5 red French tip colors, and then actually that last color in this box is more of a brown shade, but they are really perfect for the holiday season. So of course I wanted to use them to do a Christmas nail design. I was kind of torn between these 2 shades. It's kind of hard to tell the difference between those 2 on camera, but the one on the right was a little bit more orange, so I went with the one on the left, which is like the really bright red. I really did love that. Moving on with my nail haul, I also have some of their gel glue and French tip protection duo. So the protection duo is a builder gel and top coat. The builder gel seals in the French tip, and then the top coat leaves the nails with a high shine. And then I also have their gel glue, which you use if you want to do the gel X method, and then also one of their 100-180 grit nail files. So that finishes up the haul. Now I'm just going to grab everything that I'm going to use to do this nail design. So of course I have to use the red French tip, perfect for the Christmas design. And then I grabbed some rhinestones, some gold chrome powder. I'm going to use some of the little gold pearl charms from this case, as well as some of these pearl charms. And then I also grabbed some nail stickers because I wanted to do a cute little red bow on this set. So I grabbed this nail sticker sheet that has a red bow, but I also needed a few more of their nail tips. So these are some of their natural tips. This variety pack I don't believe they sell anymore, but this comes with all of the natural colors. I have the short almond version so that it matches the red French tip. So I grabbed out the natural brown, the natural peach, the milky white, and I'm going to use like 1 or 2 from each one of those rows. And this is what I came up with. I have the red French tip on the thumb and pinky. I have the pointer finger with the brown, the milky white on the middle finger, and the peach, which matches the base color on the red French tip on the ring finger. So now that I have those laid out, I know that I want to recreate this nail design that I got from Instagram. So I'm going to jump right in with doing some of the 3D lines on the pointer finger so that I can do some chrome over it. I'm going to use the gold chrome powder on top of this nail, but for now I'm just going to go in and get my 3D lines put down. I'm using some rhinestone gel, so I'm just putting a dollop of that and just using a liner brush to kind of line through it and pull it over to the other side of the nail. And then I'm just going to use a flashy lamp to flash cure that into place. Now I'm jumping to the middle fingers where I'm going to put the nail bow stickers. So I just grabbed these 2 stickers off of this sticker sheet that have a red bow, and it has like a little white circle in the middle of the bow. I'm going to go in later on and put a little pearl charm in the center of that, but for now I just want to get these bows laid down on the middle finger. These bows are kind of long. I am using these short almond nails, so I had to put it like right up on the edge. I was kind of out of frame when I was working on that, but this is how they look laid out. They do kind of go over the edge of the nail, so I'm just grabbing my nail file and I'm just going to go in and file any extra that's hanging off the nail. And then I also use some clippers just to cut it a little bit as well wherever it was like really hanging off, just because you want to make sure there isn't any hanging over the edge before you go in and top coat it. But speaking of top coat, my method that I use for applying chrome powder, I always put it on over top coat. So I'm just top coating this nail, making sure I go all around my 3D lines and make sure there are no gaps in the top coat. So I'm just going to take my time and do that on both of those nails and pop that in the lamp. While that was curing, I decided to go ahead and apply some of my nail charms. So I'm just grabbing some nail rhinestone gel and I'm just putting that all over the peach base nail. This is the ring finger. I'm just going to be doing some random little pearls and rhinestones all over this nail. But of course I want it to fit that Christmas theme, so I'm going to go in with some of the red rhinestones and some of the green, and then I'm just going to use a few of the gold pearls along with some of the white pearls. And I'm just going to putting these randomly on the nails, not putting too much thought into it, but I'm just going to kind of cover the nail with these. I'm going to have them spaced out a little bit, but yeah, I'm just going to go in and do like 2 of the green rhinestones, 2 of the red rhinestones, and then fill in the rest with the gold pearls and the regular pearls. And I'm going to do that on both of those nails and then cure them in the lamp. Now that I've finished those two nails, I really feel like the set is starting to come together. So I'm going to keep pressing on with my nail rhinestones, and then I'll go back to the chrome nail. I just wanted to go ahead and get all of my rhinestones placed. So I'm going on to those middle fingers, and I'm just putting the little pearl in the center of the bow. It already has like a little white dot right there, so I just found a pearl that was like about the same size, and I'm just placing it down with some rhinestone gel and then flash curing it. And of course I'll go in and fully cure all of the nails once I'm done applying all of my charms. But for the pinky nail, I'm recreating this set, that I already showed, and on their pinky they had like a cute little twinkle star little charm in the top corner, and then it had 3 little gold pearls. And as I was doing the nail design, it made me think, like, I don't know if this was intentional or not with the original nail artist, but I almost feel like the 3 little gold pearls and the star is kind of giving a vibe of the 3 wise men following the Eastern Star. I don't know if that's what they were trying to do or not, but when I saw that, that's what I thought of, and I felt like it was perfect, of course, for this Christmas nail design. So I'm finally grabbing these 3D nails out of the lamp. They've been sitting in there this whole time, so I finally grabbed them. I grabbed my chrome powder, and then I also grabbed some alcohol. This is the method that I like to use when I'm doing a full chrome nail. I like to use a little alcohol. I just put that all over the nail, and then as it's drying down, I go in with my chrome powder, and I just feel like it helps it stick really well. So that's a little hack if you're struggling to do your chrome nails. Just fully top coat the nail, make sure there's no sticky layer left on the nail, and then once you have your top coat cured, just go in with some rubbing alcohol, let that start to dry down a little bit, and then rub in your chrome, and you should get a really nice finish on it. I love the way that this turned out, so I'm just going to finish up doing that on both of those nails. So the chrome nail kind of finished off the nail design, so I'm just going to finish off the set. I decided to go in with some builder gel over my bow nail, the nail that has the sticker on it, just because the sticker isn't really that thin. It actually is kind of thick, so I wanted to make sure it was almost like encapsulated on top of the nail before I went in with my top coat. I feel like this just helps it to not peel off, so I just went in with some of that builder gel, which is step 1 in the French tip protection duo, and then I went ahead and popped those nails in the lamp. Once I have that fully cured, then I'm just going to go in and top coat all of the nails. So I went ahead and top coated my chrome nail lash just so I didn't transfer any chrome, and then I put the nails on off camera, and this is the finished product. Y'all know I always apply my nails just using some brush on nail glue, but if you're interested in seeing my application process, you can check out one of my previous BTArtbox nail hauls. But yeah, this is the finished look. Let me know what y'all think of it in the comments down below. I feel like it turned out so cute. I really am in love with it, and of course I will have the products from BTArtbox linked in my description box if you're interested in checking them out. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'll see y'all in the next one.